Hey, once again, welcome to our men's game this evening. We are going to get right into introducing the teams. Introducing the blue team first. From Toledo, number 2, Reese Wallace. Napavine, 4, Peyton Stanley. Willapa Valley, number 5, Ryan Ashley. From Toutle Lake, 22, Cam Swanson. From Toledo, 34, Junior Arroyo. From Adna and starting, number 1, Cody Young. From Toutle Lake, number 3, Nathan Hoff. From Napavine, 20, Jordan Purvis. Adna's 24, Connor Weed. And Morton White Pass, 32, Matt Pocat. Dennis Aaron, Tony Gillespie. And the white team from Tumwater, number 1, CJ Gathers. Rochester, number 2, Stephen Robinson. Black Hills, 3, Joe Crumley. And from Black Hills, number 4, Garrett Glenn. WF West, 5, Bailey Cooper starting. Black Hills, number 20, Kai Walker. And Centralia, 22, Ben Jansen. Jordan Thomas, number 24 from WF West. Centralia, 32, Tyler Ashmore. And WF West, 34, Brandon White.
All right, welcome to the second game of our doubleheader tonight, the men's all-star game featuring some of the best young men from the local area squaring off tonight. We got the white and the blue team getting ready to tip it off. For the white team, we got Brandon White getting ready to tip and Matthew Marquette tipping for the blue team, and White comes out with the ball. White team passes it around the perimeter, try to drive baseline. They reverse it to the right wing, get it back out. 3 in and out for the white team.
By Brandon White, gonna sink it in.
3 from the left corner for the blue team is good. That one was
Nathan Hoff
from Hoff. Crumley. Is that Crumley bringing the ball up?
It was Crumley to
Yeah.
Geezers.
Offensive rebound for the white team. They kick it back out. 3 is no good. And it's secured by Young. He's bringing the ball up, steps back for 3, passes out of it. The 3 is good for Hoff once again, so back-to-back threes for him to start the game. And Crumley trying to dribble inside. They reverse it back up top. He tries a 3. That one's left short. Rebounded by Young. Hoff looking for another 3. Couldn't quite get open. And
Blue team coming on strong. That was
Purvis
with
3.
the 3.
So that's a quick 9-0 run for the blue team to start out the game. Tipped inside, last touch by a blue player. White's going to inbound it from the baseline. Crumley inbounding it. White nearly traveled with the ball, passed it off before he came back down with it. White team with the rebound, and they get a second chance opportunity and they convert on it.
The Robinson that got the bucket.
Young with the ball up top. As Gaithers running on the break. And he finishes strong layup on the break. Young bringing the ball up, passes to Paquette. He pulls for three, and that's left short. Rebounded, tipped to the white team. White team working around the perimeter. A pass fake, drives inside, kicks it back out. Three is long.
The air ball.
Rebound by White. He passes ahead to Crumley. Series of dribble moves. He gets a pick up top. Gets a pick from White up top. Passes back to him. Crumley gets it back, pulls from just in front of the three-point line in the left corner. That's left short. Rebounded by Young. Young hands it off to Paquette. He drives inside on White, and his lane is good. Gathers, bringing the ball up.
White 6'8", almost got the block, just right underneath his fingertips.
The post, ball, they kick it back out. Crumley drives inside, passes it back out. Shot is blocked inside by Hoff. Paquette passes to the left corner, kick it back out to the right corner for three. And that one is good for Hoff. Young.
Good passing along the paint outside of the perimeter for the blue team.
Crumley passes to the right wing, get it back up top to White. He gets the ball back, he's going to launch one from the right wing, that's left short. Gathers with the putback, it's no good. Paquette bringing the ball up, guarded by White, passes back up top. Shot is no good from deep for Purvis.
Cooper ended up getting the rebound.
Crumley passes back out to Robinson. Back up top to White. Gets a pick up top, hands off to Robinson. Robinson's going to let one fly. That one's left short. Didn't really jump on that one much at all. He just kind of let that one fly.
Oh, he did.
Flat-footed. As Paquette runs in and gets the rebound. Picked off by Gathers, though. And he's going to run on the break. Some nice passing. Just a little too hot to handle as the White team has to bring it back out. White passes back out. And the three is good for Robinson. 14-7. Blue team with the lead. Just under 15 minutes to go in the first half. Almost with the nice finish, but he keeps with the shot and gets the offensive putback. Paquette does. Crumley pulls up from the free throw line. His shot is left short. Paquette bringing the ball up, nearly stripped, passes off to the right corner. Young drives in on the baseline, kicks it to the left corner. They're working around the perimeter. Lay-in is left short by Hoff.
Oh! Almost went for the dunk there.
That might already be the best play of the game we see. Hopefully there's more in store than that, but that was an insane block.
The crowd's starting into it too. Maybe not on their feet because their parents, most of them are, they don't seem to be that energized, but that's how the younger crowd is.
All right, so we got some new players in the game for each side. The three from the corners left short. Rebounded by the White team and put back up by Thomas. Blue team working around the perimeter, and they pass it out of bounds.
Ryan Ashley almost had the ball, but ball sailed right past him. Last one to touch it.
Thomas bringing the ball up, passes the right wing to Ashmore. We get it back up top, bobbles the ball a bit. Thomas driving inside in the paint, he gets stripped. Ashley, blue team bringing it in. His shot is blocked, but not without a foul.
I know something like this might go underappreciated, but the blue team, I don't know if you saw Swanson's behind the back pass.
I'm pretty sure I was looking down at the moment that happened, actually. So I heard some crowd reaction. The first shot is good for Ashley. So thanks for pointing that out. I would have let that one go unnoticed.
And that's what I'm here for.
And the second one is good as well. White team, the ball on the left side, three-point line. They get it to the right wing. Get it to Thomas. He kicks it back out. A deep three. And that is good for
Portcat.
For Ashmore. Blue team working the ball around the perimeter. Reese Wallace thinking about the three, passed out of it. Working the ball back around the perimeter. Three, no good. Last touched by Ryan Ashley. White team put the ball back. Thomas bringing the ball up the court.
Excuse that behind the pass that I said earlier. It was Jansen from the white team. I was looking at the other roster.
A terrific finish in traffic there for Ben Jansen.
Speaking of Jansen, he was able to get that bucket.
And the two, no good from Wallace. White team running on the break, and Thomas is able to finish the lane.
And Jansen with a nice assist. Another behind the back pass in motion.
Getting a little tricky with it. Blue team works it inside out. Three is good from Peyton Stanley. And now 21-16, blue team with the lead. And right, just like that, Ben Jansen answering the three of his own.
Able to get his feet down.
Wallace is going to pull for three, and he gets it.
It almost seemed like his foot was on the line, but still counts.
Thomas getting a pick on the right wing. He decides to go the opposite direction, loses it. Ends up in the hands of Ashmore, but his shot misses. Wallace passes it off. They drive inside. Three is no good. And Glenn down with the rebound. They lob it up ahead, just out of the hands of Kiana Walker.
Just a little bit too high.
Wallace passes it around the perimeter. They get into the paint.
Look at that.
And a quick turnaround move by Ryan Ashley to get the easy lay-in.
Found a crack in that zone and get the quick bucket.
Blue team running on the break. Can elect to go in on his own. Lane is short. Shot is blocked from behind. Picked up by the white team. They're going to run out on the break.
Look at that. Jansen again.
Jansen able to just bring it up and over Wallace. He went for the strip.
Look at that again. That's impressive. Got us.
Almost taking out some of the monitors on the officials table. Thomas bringing the ball up, guarded by Stanley. Passes to the left wing. Drives inside, gets cut off, picks up his dribble. They work it back around the perimeter. And the shot is good from Kiana Walker, who's just in front of the three-point line on the left side. It's now a three-point game. Double pick up top. Stanley passes it off to Wallace. Wallace's shot is no good. That is Stanley with the rebound. He's bringing the ball up. Pulls from the free throw line, and his shot is good in transition. 1 point game. We got mass substitutions for both sides.
That's what you'd expect from an all-star game. Everyone's trying to get some playing time.
Here's we got starters back in for the white team for the most part. Paquette drives in. No. White team brings the ball up. Hands it off into the corner. Paquette with the steal. And he fails to finish on the break on the dunk.
Almost had it too.
They lob it up. He's going to get a second chance at this one to redeem himself, and he does. He gives the backboard a slap.
White team just let him have it too.
White team driving in. Shot is good from Gathers. Wallace, little stutter step as he brings the ball up, hands it off to Paquette. Stanley picks up his dribble at the free throw line. Pass it back out to Wallace. Thinks about the three. He gets cut off. Drives inside, hands it off in a difficult transition to Arroyo. White team bringing the ball up. Pulls from in front of the free throw line. No good. Last touched by a blue player. It's going to be white ball as Stanley checks out, and Young comes in, and Hoff comes in for Wallace as well. White up top of the ball. Hands it off to Crumley. Free throw line jumper just off to the right side. Paquette bringing the ball up. Guarded by White as he drives inside. And his shot is rejected by White. Student section loving that last play. Blue team working the ball around the perimeter. Young for three is no good. Crumley bringing the ball up. Holds it up, gets a pick up top. Drives baseline, hands it off. Turnaround lane is no good. Young bringing the ball up. Floater.
Oh!
Just enough off the glass to finish a difficult shot.
Look at Cody Young.
Gathers driving inside. He kicks it back outside to Crumley. Pass it off to White. Thinks about the three, dribbles inside, passes it off. Robinson, air ball, picked up by Cooper. And his shot from in the paint is good. Young up top, countered by Gathers. Three is no good. Tipped around, secured by Robinson of the white team. Gathers running out on the break.
Look at that.
And you could just see that was coming from a mile away. That's Paquette with the rejection.
Comes the UGOT swatted chance.
Here's a timeout by the blue team just to try and get some order back in the building as everybody's going crazy after that last play.
Well, it's the two sides that are right next to us. You can't really see them on the camera. It seems the one on our broadcast right, they seem to be going for the white team. One on broadcast left is going for the blue.
So a series of highlight plays, and a lot of transition buckets as you'd expect in the All-Star game. What do you see the white team having to do to get back into this one?
Well, they seem to be doing really well when the bench came in. They seem to be getting a lot of the points. They turned the momentum down, or around, I should say, like quite a bit. And the blue team, they've had some good blocks here and there, but the white team can pick up what they were doing earlier and getting their shots in. They still have a really good chance. They're only down by 3. Still plenty of time left.
Same players on the floor for blue team, except I believe Connor Weed may have checked in. Not sure if he was there in the previous possession. The ball gets knocked around, secured by Robinson. Crumley passes it ahead, and the lay-in is finished by Bailey Cooper out of WF West. Young bringing the ball up, guarded by Gathers. Passes to Paquette up top, hands it off. Hoff drives inside, and his floater is good.
Look at that by Hoff.
Nathan Hoff out of Tudor Lake.
Trying to break ankles.
White up top for three, and that is off to the left side. Arroyo for the blue team coming out as Jordan Purvis out of Napavine checking in.
To White's defense, crowd was saying air ball, but the ball did touch the rim.
Paquette up top, the ball, he hands it off to Young. Drives inside, kicks it back out. Purvis for three, off back iron, rebound secured by Robinson.
A little bit too strong there on the three-point attempt.
Crumley drops it off. Cooper, who secures the pass. They work it around to the left wing. Crumley for three is no good. White tries to tip it to a teammate, ends up in the hands of Hoff. He's going to pull in transition, and he banks it off to the glass.
Look at Hoff for another three.
Have some confidence to pull in transition like that. Cooper in the low post, working on the defender. His shot is blocked. He saves it though for going out of bounds. Robinson up top of the ball. He pulls from just in front of the three-point line. Shot is no good. Young bringing the ball up. Hands it off to Hoff. He's going to pull again. That one's no good. A bit of a heat check there. Robinson bringing the ball up.
Nice attempt there by Purvis. Got a steal. It couldn't hang on. But it'll count.
What were they saying on the last chant there?
I couldn't hear their chant, but they're excited.
Something.
White team gets a three here. Going to hear that crowd going wild.
Some substitutions for the white team, why the whistle was called. Thomas trying to go inside, and the nice dish pass to Walker as he finishes in the post. Paquette bringing the ball up, guarded by Thomas. Drives inside, and he almost finishes a poster. It's off the back iron.
Good defense, too, by the white team.
Three is no good. Rebounded by Ashmore. Put back up. 2-point game. 3:40 remaining in the first half. Blue team working the ball around the perimeter. Hoff drives inside, and his scoop lane is good off the glass.
Hoff showing he can do more than just make threes.
And a nice move there from Ashmore. She finishes that in transition. Young hands it off. They attempt a three from the left corner. Rebound secured by white team. Paquette was nearly about ready to put that one back up and in, just out of the reach of his hands. Thomas passes it inside, and the shot is converted from Walker in the paint.
A nice lob, too.
39-39, just under 3 minutes to go. Young, a series of moves, trying to shake his defender. Paquette up top, guarded by Thomas. He's going to hand it off to Hoff. He's going to drive inside on the right side. He pulls from about 10, it's left short.
That was an air ball.
Thomas bringing the ball up. Going to attempt a three from the right wing. That's short. Purvis bringing the ball up. Had to double clutch that in the hands of a defender. Thought a defender, or he thought a teammate was behind him. He just tried to roll it through his legs. Ends up in the hands of Ben Jansen.
Purvis thought he, like you said, he had someone, but there's no one there. Ashmore got the ball, but it got stolen from him by the blue team.
Drives baseline, looking for an opening. Young. He's going to pull for three. That's left short. Jansen bringing the ball up the right side. Pass it back to Walker. They get it into the post. They kick it back out. Three from Jansen. No good. And Purvis bringing the ball up the right side. Pass back up top. And the three is good for Paquette. Got some more substitutions for the blue team.
Right after that big three, too. The blue team needed that. White team is creeping up a little too close for their comfort.
Thomas bringing the ball up. Double pick up top. He is hounded by Ashley. Work the ball around the perimeter. Up top guarded by Wallace. Passes out of it. So here's a dribble moves. Gets it in the post to Thomas. Trying to back down Ashley. Shot is no good. Excuse me, trying to back down Stanley. Wallace drives inside, kicks it back out. Working around the perimeter, pulls up from three. That's no good. Wallace with the rebound. Loses that out of bounds.
Wallace trying to be a little too crafty. He just couldn't hang on to the ball.
Got his defender slipping there a little bit. Thomas brings the ball up across half court. Passes to Glenn. Glenn drives inside on the baseline, and his lane is finished. Stanley bringing the ball up. 26 seconds to go. Calling out the play. They want to finish the half out on a good note. Gets a pick up top from Ashley. Passes to the left wing, and now Purvis is going to hold for the final shot. About a half second in between the game and the shot clock. 6 seconds to go. Purvis pulls from three, around and out. Three at the buzzer from Parquette, or excuse me, from Ashmore is no good. And so it's going to be the blue team with a 1 point lead, 42-41 over white at the half. We've seen some great highlight plays.
Almost definitely. Saw the white team. It almost looked like the game was getting a little too out of hand. Blue team had a strong lead, but after the substitutions, the white team is able to come in. Now, if you're wondering why the score is going down to 0,
got another 3-point competition, don't we?
Another 3-point competition. In case you missed the girl 3-point action earlier.
Thank you. Got our halftime stats here. Hoff leads all scores with 13. Paquette with 9. Ashmore and Jansen with 7 apiece off the bench.
For the white team, it seems the points are a lot more spread out. They don't really seem to have the star power. It seems like everyone's trying to put in their part.
Yeah, definitely. There's nobody that just really stands out. In fact, most of the scoring coming off the bench, it seems like.
Almost definitely. We have the others with 4, Robinson with 5, and then Cooper with 4, and then Crumley and White with 0. That's the starting, but as far as Glenn is with 4, Walker with 6, Jansen 7, Thomas with 4, and
Gonna turn it over to the PR announcer as we go into the 3-point competition.
Okay, our first shooters from the white team will be C.J. Gathers, and the blue team will be Jordan Purvis. Okay, let's get the balls ready, gentlemen. We got a long ways to go, so the first shooters get ready. Gathers and Purvis. Are you ready, gentlemen? Ready, shoot. Keep going. Keep shooting. Okay, and the blue team, Cody Young, and the white team, Tyler Ashmore. Okay, gentlemen, ready, shoot. And 32-8. Okay. And on the blue team, Joe Crumley, and the white team, the white team, I'm sorry, is Joe Crumley, and the blue team is Peyton Stanley. Peyton Stanley. Okay, ready, shoot. The blue team.
All right, so that will conclude the three-point competition.
Oh no, they have one more.
They have. Oh, they're going to another round.
Another round coming up.
All right, well, we got Wallace versus White. And on the screen, the scores are backwards.
Yeah, whatever White has, Blue actually has, and vice versa. Just a little technical difficulty, just like in the women's game earlier.
So it's deadlocked at 4 currently. Wallace with 5.
Blue with 6.
White's not going down easy, though. He's came back to take the lead. Oh, nope, Wallace right back in the lead. Wallace starting to get away with this one. Got 13, 14. He ends up making 15 at the buzzer.
Almost beat the record from what we saw earlier with.
Was that 17 or 18?
It was 17. Normie from the women's game from earlier.
So does that mean we got one more round? shooting because that's only 3 rounds.
We have, I believe, yeah, I believe this is the last one.
60 seconds of this will be Cody Young and Reese Wallace in the championship.
This answers your question.
All right, so championship round.
Blue versus blue. I wonder how they're gonna get this one on the score. Well, I guess the find out first. I know it was backwards before, but with 2 blue teams shooting, we'll have to pay close attention. So it'll be Young versus Wallace.
Okay,
Young, the shortest on the blue team, and total in general.
All right, so Young is blue, I believe, and Wallace
Yes.
is white. Yep. Reese Wallace coming out with the early 7-5 lead. 37 seconds to go. But Young right there on his tail. Wallace starting to create some separation. Got 14, 25 seconds, 15 to just over 20 to go. 16. And he's tied the record. And 18, new record for tonight for Wallace. 20, 21. Jeez, 22. Wallace smoking the competition with 25 made threes in a minute.
Outstanding. Outstanding.
Just think about that. That's almost a 3 made every 2 seconds.
And Wallace, the third shortest person this entire men's game, so dare I say puppy power, maybe the youngest one as well. Maybe the scrappy of tonight's game.
So we'll get set to come back with the second half of the game in about 4 minutes.
I'm not going to look at it anyway.
All right, welcome back to the second half of our game. Waterson Court, men's all-star game. We get set to tip off.
I was referencing the stat sheet from the first half. I handed it off to one of the coaches, in case you're all curious what I was saying. Just got cut in a little early. Now we're going to start the second half. The boys blue and the boys white.
Potentially a little scouting by the coach, possibly.
Oh, possibly. That's why he wants this stat sheet.
Thank you. Potentially seeing some of these young men playing here next year.
Most definitely. I mean, I think they look good in this Centralia outfit. And with that, the boys blue will start it out. Stanley getting it off to Wallace. Wallace. Purvis. And the young. Slick pass back. To Porquette. Shot is no good as the white team's going on for Thomas. Shot is good. Blue team's responding. White team, I think, has their first lead today's game. Blue top of the key. Stanley in the middle.
Oh, that would have been nice.
That was close. The oop was almost good to Porquette. Just couldn't finish. Bodies laying everywhere on the floor as the shot ends up going in.
Wallace tried to take the charge there.
And let the bodies hit the floor. It's like a drowning pool song. There's the blue team going up. The pass back. Top of the key. 3-point no good. White team recovering. Porquette going in, gets the
Ashmore, the floater.
ball goes in. With our largest lead of the night. Porquette had nowhere to go.
Just getting smothered down there on the baseline. They're not letting him get anything easy down there in the paint. He's been feasting all game long.
Get the crowd going. Left and right in my ear. Chanting loud, trying to get their team motivated. Ball out of bounds though. It'll be a blue ball. Lobbed in the back. Porquette. Porquette going for the dunk. Gathers coming up. Pass half court. Heads to the right wing. 3 attempts good by Ashmore. The right wing. Wallace coming up. Right wing. Behind him to the passing attempt was solid, but the 3-point couldn't fall through as white team rebounds. Passing by half court. Right wing in the middle of the paint. Walker couldn't finish with the ball. Look at that. Porquette with the 3 at the top of the key.
You have to make the defense respect him out there on the 3-point line.
Well, they're going to have to. The passing along the paint for the white team. 15 feet out.
Walker wisely taking a step inside. Not sure of his distance from 3.
Sunk that 2 in though. 3 too short at the right wing. Look at that. Gathers showing some patience.
He knew he was coming. He could hear his footsteps.
Playing smart basketball, letting traffic go by him. 3 goes into. Fast response there by Purvis. Thomas to Gathers. Gathers in the middle of the paint to Walker as he gets it underneath the post. Ashmore to Jansen. Jansen's been a little quiet so far in the second half. 3-point attempts. A little bit short by Purvis. There's 16-18 left in the second half. Blue team 50, white team 56. Gathers going up by half court, right wing. Pass to Ashmore. Ashmore couldn't get it. Shot was too short. Got a little bullet. Rebounded though by Ashley. And the follow-up.
Arroyo is just in the right place at the right time.
I believe the shot counted, and this will make it a possible three-point play. Shot is no good. Try to be a little too crafty as blue team gets a steal. He gets his feet down. The long two on the left wing. 15 feet out. Shot couldn't fall through. I don't know about that call. Team White was the last one to touch it, but blue team had to make do as White tried to go for the long three on the right side. Gathers, strips. Got a dunk here. And Walker, number 20, wasting no time.
He was excited after that one.
Oh, who wouldn't be? You're in an all-star game getting one of the better dunks I've seen all night.
And he's not necessarily a guy that you'd think, you look at him and you just think he'd be able to get up like that, but he really had some vertical on that last one.
Oh, definitely. Oh, a swat there. Almost lost the blue team, able to recover. Can't see who almost saved it. It was Ashmore, almost saved the ball.
I believe it was stripped out of Wallace's hands.
Blue team gets possession. Right corner three, no good, Glenn. White team going in the middle of the paint. Walker getting the two. Underneath the post from the layup.
We got a mass substitution for white team.
Everyone's coming in and out.
Walker to still shoot his free throw. They'll get him subbed out after the shot if he makes it.
Almost couldn't even tell what happened. I was surrounded by white jerseys. Shot falls through for Walker. And bring the ball out. Blue team. Hoff going by half court. Hoff going to get behind him. To Ario. Rebounded again by Blue. Second attempt wasn't good. They'll now get a third with 25 seconds on the shot clock. Stanley, I believe, was the last one to touch it for the blue team. On my correction, blue team will get the ball. Young going for the three. No good from the right wing. White team letting traffic go by. Passing along the wing for the white team. Three from the left wing. Brandon White. A little bit too strong as it couldn't find its way in the bucket. Blue team with the rebound. They're going in. Layup is good. Got around his defender and the ball is able to go under the post for two. Crumbly over to White. I believe that's his first three of the night on top of the arc.
I believe he had one in the first half.
This will be his second three then. Young getting the ball back after Young passed it off. Yep. Young couldn't go for the layup after.
Brandon was ready to come up and swat that one.
No chance there. After the missed attempts by the white team. Blue team comes along with a 3 to Young, the right wing. 13:03 left in play. Blue 57, white 64. Another 3-point attempt by Jason. Ball almost hit Cody Young. Back of his head. Young will go out to half court. Right wing to Swanson. Excuse me, that was Corquette that had the ball. Underneath the blue team getting the rebound after that attempt was no good after the layup. But Young was able to finish for the 2.
Really a shame because White had a nice block there. Still just couldn't get the rebound.
Brandon White for the white team. Tried to go for a 3, couldn't get it. Rebound though by Crumley.
Nice vision from Crumley there to see that White was posted up with the smaller guy on him.
White was able to get it underneath the post for 2. Now blue team trying to respond. Corner 3 a year ago. Couldn't fall through. It'll be Crumley going in for the 2 after the nice assist. Blue team didn't see that coming, but they have the ball back. Young trying to show off some moves, shake his defender. Corquette at the top of the arc. Going for the 3. He thought about going in for the layup. Ergo got the rebound, and we had a foul right after.
You know, quietly, White team getting a bit of a lead now. We come down the stretch with 11.5 left in the game.
Most definitely, they're just getting all their shots in within the paint. Nothing really fancier.
We'll definitely start to see the defense pick up here next couple minutes as we go down the stretch, though. They're just having fun at this point.
And after that, the white team's able to get the rebound. Blue team couldn't follow through. About top of the arc is a 3 that's good by Glenn. Blue team responding with 3 of their own at the right wing will be Huff. He might be coming back alive after having a really strong performance in the first period. Getting 13 points in the first period. The first half, I should say. Right wing, Glenn maybe tried to get a foul, it doesn't get called. Corquette is going in from the 3-throw line, tried to get it in himself, couldn't get it. Couldn't follow through, but we have a steal by Cody Young. Would have counted as a 2, shot couldn't fall in. Crumley, top of the arc, making 2 defenders miss. Smartly passes it off though, as
some sharp passing there from White. Ball not sticking too long as White kicks it back out.
White with a strong rebound.
His height's really coming in handy there.
Able to get around everyone is, I'm gonna see how many rebounds he's been getting. I believe he just got 2 there in a row. And Purvis able to getting in for the 3 at the top of the arc, kind of got White off guard. White hasn't been the white team.
I think Glenn was quite expecting that one as rolled out of his hands in the post.
Another 3 Purvis from the right wing.
So just like that, it's a 3-point game again.
It is. Blue with 68 and White with 71 with 9:40 left in the second period. It seems for both teams, though, the 3-point shots are starting to come alive.
Well, this is the best of the best players in the area. Gotta have some of the best shooters.
Most definitely, but
coming out.
only for high school, though. To me, it's still surprising. Or that blue will get the ball. Purvis with the 3 on the left wing. Doesn't fall through. As white team tried to go for a breakaway. Gathers did. Passing along the wing. Air ball by Walker. Top of the arc. You can hear it from the crowd. Chance short. We'll have Wallace bring it in. Stanley, the right wing. Wallace. Pass almost a little too high. Fortunate to recover, though. Shot by Ashley was no good. White team gathers with the 3 from the right wing. Getting the ball quick. Purvis, the right wing, tried to go for a 3, but it would have counted as a 2 if it would have sunk. Almost with a charge. White team almost lost the ball, fortunate to get it back. It's Thomas going on the left wing, going in under the bucket. Finding an open teammate, it was Gathers. Three-point couldn't fall through as Thomas got the rebound. Just believe he got fouled after that, and he did.
Looks like foul was on Stanley. His second.
So he'll go up for 2. The first one goes in.
Of course, being the All-Star game, there's not going to be any foul trouble.
Almost definitely not. It's an all-star. Everyone's a starter over here. Blue team 68, white 75. Seems like a steal. White team being able to get it back.
Stanley was just mugged as he came across half court there and hit the trap.
Look at that replay. Cooper able to finish.
Back up to a 9-point lead for the white team now.
Wallace go on the right wing. Found it inside to Aereo. Just kicked it out of bounds, unintentional. Thomas at the right wing. Trying to get a screen from Walker. Got a pass in the middle of the paint. Walker gets the ball. Walker to Gathers, top of the arc. Right wing to Ashmore. Ashmore for the 3 with 10 left on the shot clock. A full-court press by the white team as they were able to get a steal. And the blue team with a steal right afterwards to Ashley. And then a foul right afterwards.
Russ had to eventually call something there. Getting a little chippy back and forth.
And both teams getting a little aggressive there. Wallace with some moves as blue team is passing along the paint on the right wing. Wallace left all alone. Gets the 3 in from the right corner.
Maybe he'll start coming alive here the last 6 minutes, that shot.
The blue team needs it, down by 6. Gathers with the 3 of his own at the top of the arc.
Got a bit of a shootout going.
What you'd expect from an all-star game.
You think we're going to hit the century mark here? 6.5 to go.
Well, we'll find out. If this keeps up, we might. The breakaway by Walker is able to get the layup in for 2. The 3 attempts by Wallace. Couldn't finish. Too strong. Gathers going in. Air ball goes over the bucket. Blue team gets the rebound. And the white team gets a steal. It was Jordan Thomas with the steal.
You know, interesting thing.
What you got?
Let's see. Thomas. Never mind. I'm just seeing things.
The others tried to go for a 3 at the right wing. Couldn't fall through. Blue team gets the rebound.
I thought there was another Thomas on the blue team.
Blue team going along the wing. And Wallace tried to go for a 3. The pass got blocked. Ball sails out of bounds right underneath the white team bucket. Went across the court.
Was that at the buzzer? Is that end of the shot clock?
It was, and that will be white ball. Thomas finds someone fast. It's Walker. There's some passing along the paint. Thomas got it, he couldn't finish. Blue team. Weed. I feel like I haven't called his name all night. He's going for the layup for 2 on the right side. Gathers, passing along the wing. Ball is stolen right out of Ashmore's hands by Ashley. A nice duck there by the ref. Almost want to get a replay of that one. White team just couldn't finish up. Blue team able to play solid defense at the end. And I think we have another mass substitution. Seems like the entire white team's roster has changed. Wallace on the right wing, going to the top of the arc, thought for the 3. Got into Arago. Passing along. Blue team. Going in the middle is Wallace for the layup, and it goes in on the right side. Crumley, the right wing, top of the arc. Passing along the wing. Jason tried to get it in from the left wing, couldn't fall through. Wallace in the right wing, middle of the paint. Ario tried to get it in right underneath the bucket, just couldn't. He'll get free throws as he was fouled. It was Robinson that committed the foul. It'll be his first of the night.
Mass substitution for the blue team.
This one was almost predictable as the white team subbed in their entire front 5 a little bit earlier.
Likely going to be the players that we'll see the rest of the 4 minutes here.
So it's 4 minutes left. Free throw, that was an air ball. Blue team is 76, white team is 82. Still a very close game, only down by 6, as you said earlier. Crumley going by half court. Left wing going by top of the arc, middle of the free throw line. Passing along the wing is the white team. Trying to find a gap in this defense. Crumley at the top of the arc. White with 9 left on the shot clock. Robinson have to make a shot here quick. White got the ball in the paint, just couldn't follow through. Strong defense there by the blue team.
Got bailed out by a foul call there at the last second. Not much going on for him in that possession.
Seems like they got quadruple teams, but like you said, very fortunate to get the foul. Only at 2 attempts as the first one falls in. White team extending their lead, 83-76. Depending on the second shot, could be 84. That one falls through, so it'll be 76 blue, 84 white. Young going for the layup, denied by Glenn. I believe a foul was called, though.
You know, in a game like this, in an all-star game, I'd be almost afraid to be that camera guy sitting there by the pads.
It seems he's had bad luck no matter what side he's on. Someone tries to land on him, or maybe the basketball, but maybe that's why I moved over to our broadcast left. No luck for there as for him, but for Young, his first shot falls through as the second one does not. Glenn gets it off quickly to White. Glenn again, Glenn back to White. The right side underneath the post, falls through.
Great patience from White there, getting Paquette up off his feet, getting an easy lay-in.
Almost breaking ankles there too was Purvis. And Young was able to get the three from the right wing a little far out.
Got a timeout by the blue team as they try to strategize down 6 with 2:54 remaining.
It was a big three they had too. They're down by 6 again. They're still very much in this game.
See, we got 5 fouls. One of the players pointing out that the other coach has a clipboard. Anyways, we got 5 fouls on the white team, 4 on the blue. Likely not going to come into play.
But with 2:54 left in the game, this game is far from over. And the White will get the team will get the ball. Blue team showing some full court press.
What they're riding up there in the timeout, going to try and force some turnovers in the backcourt. Oh, a nice pass fake there from Jansen.
It was very nice, and it pays off. As Crumley was able to get the three from the left wing.
Shifted the entire defense.
And the blue team trying to respond fast. Stanley tried to go in, couldn't fall through. Rebounded by the white team. Crumley about top of the arc, going to the left wing. Gets it off to Robinson. Robinson to Jason. Jason back over the top of the arc to Glenn for the three. Doesn't fall through.
Almost had a bit of a Rondo pass fake there as he drove baseline, kicked it back out up top.
An air ball attempt, so the three from the left corner is Robinson, but
might as well just call that one a lob pass with White standing there.
Might as well, he's tall enough. Purvis, his three on top of the arc was no good. White team trying to respond with the three. The Rona that falls through on the right wing by Crumley.
94-80, that might have been the nail in the coffin.
14. Blue team has to respond fast. And with a miss there, that doesn't help with only 1:17 left. White team playing comfortably, making some sneaky passes. The bench on the white team is standing up after that three.
Getting tricky with it with the last minute left.
Seem to have a charging foul after the white team believe they're trying to burn off the clock, passing within the paint and along the wing. The white team will get the ball. Will be on the blue team. White team just seem like they're having fun now. Only 56.9 seconds left in play. The blue 80, white 94. And just make a miracle happen. Maybe go for a three. Can't waste any time.
And it did just that. Stanley
getting the three in from the left wing. Getting in a steal too is the blue team.
Watch for Wallace trying to trigger a three here. He did win the contest at halftime.
Blue team trying to attempt a three along the wing, just trying to find something open as the white team's playing strong defense.
Ooh, that could have been a murder right there. Paquette actually got that one to go down.
That was close, but the white team is doing its job, burning that clock with 29.4. Blue team is at 83 now. White still at 94, but Poorcat is at the line, getting his 2. First one falls in.
So, with clock stopped here, we're going to have an MVP or trophy awarded here at halftime. Who's your bet to win it for the white team?
I'll tell you that. Ball says out of bounds again. My MVP for the white team.
You know, it feels like they really played like a collective effort.
It's hard to tell. Like, I don't mean this in any negative way against the white team, but not anyone seems to stand out. That's because they played well as a team. It seems to be playing unselfish basketball.
I feel like Gaithers has played pretty well. Looking at the halftime stats, he only had 4 in the first half, which nobody else really scored a whole lot in the first half for the White.
So maybe Gaithers is a possibility, scoring 4 points in the first half. I feel like he's had a strong impact.
Crumley's played pretty well too, and Kayana Walker could be a sleeper here.
Very well could be. He's been playing pretty well. White's another strong field. I don't know if I said his name already.
White definitely having an impact down in the post tonight, whether he actually shows up in the box score or not. Somebody that tall, play defense in the paint, definitely going to alter a game.
If the blue team can pull off a miracle, probably put Huff or Wallace, maybe even Young, falling down in a attempt for a 3. Blue team wasting no time, smartly. The 3 could not fall in by Poorcat on the right wing. Wasting no time again as the blue team top of the arc with Young. 3 is too strong. Blue team able to get the steal, another 3-point attempt. They're not getting their attempts, but they're getting their offensive rebounds as none of these 3-point attempts have been going through.
And that's going to do it. White team wins.
As insult to injury there.
Jansen hits the 3 at the buzzer.
Almost unnecessary, something you want to see in maybe a pros, but it's an all-star game. Everyone's having fun. So with that, the blue team 85 and the white team wins at 97. We'll have the post-game stats and we'll have the MVP of the game. It'll be someone from the white team since they came away with the win. Good sportsmanship here by both teams. Congratulating each other. Now, if you have to have a quick MVP from the white team, who do you think it could be?
I think it'd come down to Gaithers or Crumley. Thank you. But I could be totally wrong. Well, we got our post-game stats here. Gaithers with 12, White with 11, 11 and 10. He had a double-double. 17 for Walker, so he led all scorers for her white team. Here's our MVP.
All out there, and if we could have the team's attention for just a second, the MVP of the game comes from the white team, and it goes to number 20, Kai Walker.
Keani Walker coming away with the MVP as he quietly really showed up in the box score. I didn't think he'd end up scoring quite that much, but
You said earlier that he was your dark horse, and
yeah,
I didn't. Went by my eye, him getting 17 points, but good for the kid, man.
Ever since he got that dunk there in the second half, it seemed like everything just opened up for him and everything got easier and he just started having fun with it.
The Centralia coaches, we need to talk to him a little more, trying to recruit this guy for potentially next year, but it was a good game.
Leading scorers For the blue team, though, Young with 14, Hoff 16, Purvis with 12, Weed with 2, Puckett with 16. Off the bench, Wallace with 8, Stanley with 6, Ashley with 6, and Arroyo with 5.
Then for the white team, Gathers had 12, Robinson with 5, Crumley with 8, Cooper with 8, White with 11, Glenn with 7, Walker, the MVP, 17, Jason with 10, Thomas with 7, and Ashmore with 12. Just real quick, I felt like Crumley scored a lot more than 8. It felt like he contributed a lot more.
Yeah, he definitely felt like he was getting the offense going from that point guard position. That's why I said he was in the top of my mind to finish for MVPs.
I believe everyone played well. Scoreboard might not show it, but all you need is a little bit of magic to let this one happen. And with that, we'll let you guys go. Have a good night.